This is AC Bonifacio, and this is Artist Talks. Let's go!
I gave you my love, now I'm taking it away. I gave you my heart, now I'm backing out. No way, you can't take it back. Now my words you can't retract.
So, Full No Mo is a song about just being an independent woman or man or whatever you are. Just being independent and not being a fool for anyone anymore. Not playing their games, not letting them keep you hanging. Basta you're becoming stronger and more powerful and knowing your worth. So that's pretty much what I was trying to put out with that song. And I really like it because it's something that we all need to learn eventually in our life, and especially with the pandemic happening right now, ang dami pong relationships that are happening online, or through chat, mga ganun po. So I feel like this is a time just to know and learn about your worth and what you deserve and what you should be getting. Because that's just how it should be, and you should have love for yourself in that way. And Full No Mo was given to me, and it sounded so much more different po. Wala pa pong rap or anything. Sir Jonathan gave it to me, and this was also written by Sir Jonathan and Trisha Denise. And it was given to me, and it was very, very different. But Sir Jonathan got my vision right away. I was like, I want it to be more danceable, more hip hop in a way-ish. And then he's like, I want you to write the rap. And I was like, oh, I've never written anything in my life before. Hindi po ako the type to write talaga. Mas movement po talaga ako. So I'm able to make choreography very easily. But when it comes to writing, I had a hard time. So I had a session with my friends na parang we were just making beats and like writing random lyrics, and until it all came together. I just kept writing and writing and writing, and then I would keep trying it with the beat na I got until yun po, I sent it to Sir Jonathan, and then he really liked it, and he was like, send me your voice recording. So I did it on the phone for him, and nag-uusap po kami like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., like at night, kasi during the days we're also both very busy. But it was really cool just to experience that. So that came out, and the song came out, and the rap came out, and I'm just very proud of it's my little baby po kasi, me and Sir Jonathan and Trisha Denise. But I'm just very proud of it, and hopefully I can do more in the future po. Every now and then, I'll just be on YouTube, and then I'll just search a beat, and I'll start listening and hearing. And then parang lyrics just come up in my head na po. But it's nothing like crazy. And I do have like some paragraphs of lyrics that are written in my notes, or even like movement. Because yun po yung automatic po sa akin eh. When I hear music, I automatically think of choreography and movement. So even just dances I already have in my head. But as of right now, there's so many other things going on aside from music. But hopefully, when the time comes, I will be able to work on it more po. They're still on a Full No Mo high. I'm still very shook with the overwhelming support, and people still loving it until now. And it was recently performed too on ASAP by Ate Alexa and Angie, which is so cool because I've never had a song of my own be performed by someone else. So I was so kilig, but I'm still on a Full No Mo high. And I have other things going on also po as of right now. Second single for sure will come very, very soon. But right now po, I'm focused on acting because we have lyric and beat coming out very, very soon. So yun po, but for sure the second single will come out soon. I think I'm still discovering my sound because I just recently like really became serious about music and wanting to release what I want. So I think throughout this journey with Star Magic Records and Sir Jonathan and everyone involved, I will figure out my sound at some point, but I'm still trying to learn right now. But I definitely want like a hip-hop vibe, like a K-pop vibe. A lot of my idols are like BLACKPINK, of course, Nikki, Ate Sara. I really like to sing and rap I don't want it to just be singing po talaga. I really like to rap. It's really fun. And I feel like I'm able to execute it more properly po. So, yeah. So when I was a kid, nilagay po ako ni Mami sa lahat. So I was doing singing, dancing, acting, taekwondo, sports, piano, instruments. I was doing everything po. Tapos parang she found what I love to do the most, and then it became dancing. But that's always been with me. Like singing has always been at the back of my head. Acting has always been there. Like even sports, I'm always gonna have that in my instruments. It's just that I fell in love with dancing po. And now that I'm in the industry, it's all coming out na po dito because you can't just be one thing here. You have to be an all-rounder. You have to learn how to do more than what you can do. So yun po, I'm starting to get into singing more and acting especially more. I'm really starting to enjoy because I get to act with my friends and I'm learning how to make it like more reality and true to life. But yun po, I've really just been in love with dancing and singing and acting and just performing in general and being in front of the camera. So yun po, from here on, I'm just trying to excel in every single category that I can po. I think as a dancer po, you're always watching other dancers. That's kind of how it's always been. As a competitive dancer, you get inspired by other dancers to push more and learn something new and find something new that you can do. So, yun, when I started to watch BLACKPINK, sobrang na-interest po ako sa mga sayaw po nila because I've never seen such a catchy dance. I've always heard catchy songs that nakaka-LSS po, but I've never had a catchy dance na when you watch it, you just do it right away na alam niyo po it's to that song. Kahit wala pong song, kahit gawin niyo lang po yung movement, alam na po yung song. And I started to just become interested with how they create the choreography and who creates the choreography and how they clean it and execute it and all of that. And I started to do it on my own because I wanted to give my own flavor to it. And it was just my way of showing support and love to BLACKPINK po. I've always been the type to wanna learn more. I'm never satisfied with what I do. And I'm always like constantly watching videos and covers just to try and get better. And I think Direct said that during the press con na parang I asked for dance workshops because I really did want to do dance workshops. Because when you learn from different choreographers, you learn something new always. No matter who it is, even if they're from the same group, you always learn something new, whether it's the way they dance, the way they groove, their technique, or the way they teach. Because it really helps with focus and discipline also. And I always want to get better in what I'm doing. I don't want to just stay where I'm at and let people talk about me na parang, oh, nandyan na siya eh. Yun lang yun eh. I want people to always be surprised with what I do, and I want to show something new, and I want to give more energy and be more sharp, and I just want to surprise people all the time. Like even with singing, there's a lot of people like who don't think I can sing or who don't think that I can rap, and they really do get surprised with me. I've watched a lot of reaction videos na they watch me rap and then they're like, I thought AC was just a dancer. I love hearing that. I love hearing when they say, oh, I thought she was just a dancer. Because it makes me push so much more. Because I know a lot of people just think of me as a dancer. And I just want to put it out there and just surprise them more and just learn more. Also just for me, because it's better for me, for my health, to also just to keep going and not stay at one certain level po. I want to be a teleportation. I want that to be my power, to be able to teleport anywhere, anytime. Maybe my name would be Teleportasha. That's so nice. It works so good together. Teleportasha. And then my outfit would be all black. Long sleeve, long pants, and then parang like high cut very like thigh boots, white thigh boots, and just something very sleek, and then like white gloves. Basta black and white lang po yung outfit ko. And plain lang po siya. Nothing too showy na parang si Superman na may S pa dito. Wala pong ganon. Very sleek lang po. Para I'm like teleporting in style. It was so fun. That whole process of it. Because before I booked Riverdale po, I did siguro mga 50 auditions, self-tapes before that for a bunch of other shows na hindi po ako nakuha. And at that point when Riverdale came in, I kind of didn't want to do it na because as a normal human being, I was starting to feel bad about myself na I wasn't booking any jobs, and it just comes to your head sometimes na maybe you're not good enough to be able to do it. But my mom pushed me. She was like, it's Riverdale, there's no harm if you just do the acting scene and then send in a dance video, yun lang. And I was like, okay, there's no harm anyways. So sinend ko po with absolutely no expectations because I was already not booking jobs. And then the next week I got a call from my agent and she was like, AC, you booked Riverdale! And we were jumping and we were so happy and it was the greatest thing ever. And then I started to get into rehearsals, and I got to work with Madeline and all the choreographers, and actually the other cheerleader girls that were with me, some of them were my childhood friends, so parang naging reunion na din po siya. But it's just really cool to be able to work on set in your hometown, because that's where I grew up also po, and to watch the stars of Riverdale na pinapanood ko po talaga since the start, to see them in person and to work with them, na sobrang bait po talaga nila. Like Madeline, every time we were shooting, kahit break na, nandun pa rin siya with me, talking to me. Like, even when we were in the trailer, she was like, you're AC, right? And then she knew I just turned 18 and she was like, happy birthday. I was like, oh, thank you. So it was really cool. It was a really cool birthday gift for me po. My days are very different all the time. I've never had parang a same day. I think the same days I only have are like my rest days or pag-ASAP cycle, stuff like that. But I think like a typical day at home would be like I wake up pretty late. Pag wala pang trabaho, I will wake up late so I can sleep more. And then if I do have stuff to shoot, at the DJ or at the lab will always remind me to shoot stuff. And so I'll do my own makeup, do my own hair, and then I'll get my lights ready and I'll shoot everything that I need to do. Because I don't like to let my makeup, ayoko po isayang yung makeup ko, yung effort ko po mag-makeup. So I try to shoot everything that I can and that my power can take. And then I'll eat a lot of food. I will play games with my friends or watch movies with my friends, and then I'll head on to bed. So that's a typical day at home. But recently it's been a lot more of going out to ABS, doing rehearsals, doing recordings. We're having online workshops, and recently I've been reading and going through the script for the show a lot more, because for Lyric and Beat, which is happening very, very soon, it's one of the roles. It's a role that I love, and it's a bigger role than any role I've ever had. So I really want to give it more and focus more and dedicate myself to my character and just make everybody proud with it po. So yeah. I automatically have that muscle memory in me because I'm very used to having to rush to learn choreography or to get on stage right away or to do my makeup quick and everything. Since dati pa po, because I was a performer in Canada pa po. And I would perform front act for like Tito Gary and Ate Kat and Ate Kim whenever they would come to Canada, and Ate Sarah also, we would front act for them. So I got very used to learning choreography fast, or learning choreography fast whenever I needed to. But even if I've rehearsed a dance for 1 year, like 1 year, 2 years straight, na alam ko na po yung sayaw, like I can do it in my sleep. The second I'm backstage and they're about to call my name, I can feel it po. I get butterflies. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like my whole body feels weak. That's why I don't know I don't know if people notice, but when I'm backstage, like I start hitting my muscles and waking them up and stretching and making sure I'm warm, because if I don't, I can feel it. I'm gonna get so weak and my butterflies are gonna take over. Kahit sa ASAP po, kahit sa ASAP, I always get nervous every single time. And you know, I still do mess up on stage. I really do still mess up on stage. If you watch some performances, may times po talaga. But yeah, that never goes away as an artist. With One Music, my favorite memory has to be, of course, when I hosted Pops with Kuya Nigo, Ate Maurice, Kuya Ryle, and Jada. That was so fun. Yun po yung hindi po trabaho eh. Dumadating po ako doon. In my mindset, I was like, oh, we're all gonna hang out. Me and all my friends and the staff and Direct Alco. Yun po yung nasa mindset ko because we had so much fun being on set. We would have a script as per usual with any show. But Direct, I love having Direct Alco because he was very open to us and the way we are and just letting our personalities shine in the show. And he would give us segments to show ourselves more. Like I had my dance segment, Kuya Ryle had his singing segment, and we would sing all together. And there were times na si Kuya Ryle kasi ang galing niya mag-joke. So there are times na we would just make jokes the whole time and we would do punishments. Sobrang naging fun po talaga, and we were all so sad when that show ended. So yun po, Pops is my favorite memory with One Music. Please follow me on my social media pages at AC Bonifacio or Bonifacio AC on all social media platforms. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to OneMusicPH and click the like button and click the bell for more OPM and exclusive content. See you, po!
I gave you my love, now I'm taking it away.